Hello people, another day of working on our project, the second day to be honest. So let's go to our Pomodoro, and for today I will start with the topic why we are implementing those functionality. So yeah, let's move to the browser and let's start the Pomodoro. So basically because you can save lots of money with that kind of solution. Let's go into Azure Pricing Calculator. Pricing Calculator. Using Azure Pricing Calculator, it's, let's say, a different story. Let me know in comments if you would like to have maybe some video about how to use that solution. So yeah, let's try to add some virtual machine. Oh, it's some of my old calculations. Yeah, let's delete. Again, virtual machine. And okay, it's loading. Okay, so yeah, you can see different ways of different properties to configure. So we can choose region. In our case, let's choose Poland Central. We have types Linux and VMs. We can use we can calculate costs for example, for machine which will be SQL server, different tiers, types of instances, and here we have I think the most important fields means number of virtual machines and the number of hours. And in the meantime, I will open the calculator. I don't know where it will open. Yeah, okay. So let me clean this calculation. So yeah, as you can see, basically we are calculating for 730 hours the time when the virtual machine can be up. And here you have some options to how you can save your money. So first of all, you can, for example, buy reserved instances. So it means that for 3 years I'm reserving this type of instances, and I'm paying for the 3 years instead of each month based on the usage. Also, we can use something called Azure Hybrid Benefit. It means that if you have already some Windows licenses, then you can just turn on this feature, and then the price for the virtual machine will be like Linux virtual machine without license for the operating system. So here, if we would like to have the Windows license, because we don't have any own license, then we are paying for the VM D2 V3. Maybe let's use the D2 V5. Let's use that one. It's the newest one size, I think. So here you can see that we are paying almost $70 more for the VM because we need to have the Windows license for running that VM. If we have license, we can just cut the cost. And let's get back to that hours. So if let's open our calculator. So we have 33 hours. If we'll divide that by 24, it's about 30 days. Yeah, because we have different months in a year, so this is the, let's say, mean number of hours for this for running the VM. So let's assume that our virtual machines are on development or UAT environment, and they are not running, they are not used for more than 10 hours per day. So let's calculate that by in this way, that okay, 10 hours by 30 days, let's assume just 30 days, it's 300 hours. So you can see that or our machine is running only about 30% of month. Yeah, so if we will run the machine for a longer time, then we just burn the money, yeah? Because we need to pay for something which we are not using it. This is the reason why we are in cloud. We would like to avoid paying for resources which we are not using. And in the virtual machines case, it's for example. So you can see. So let's see. Let's assume to simplify the calculations that we have, or maybe let's leave that license included. So let's put that here. Not 730 hours, but 300 hours. So you can see that both costs as a compute resource and license are are really really low in that case. So previously we had okay, that number of dollars. Maybe let me switch to euros. It will be more sufficient for us, I think. Eurozone. Okay, yeah. So we have that number of euros. Let me copy that to my calculator. Where it is? Yes. So here minus. Okay, 30. Again, so you can see that we are saving almost $90 per month by running the virtual machine. Of course, another part of that calculation is disks, because also we are paying for disks. Also, we are paying for some networking stuff, depends on our networking configuration. Yeah, but for now, in our case, let's focus on costs on the virtual machine. So you can see that we are saving, or we are paying only okay, so maybe that way 60, yeah, by okay, it's the same number, yeah, because it should be, because it's it's calculation based on number of hours. So you can see that we are paying only 30% on the of the cost of the virtual machine, and we assume that we are running that each day. But if we will go forward, maybe let me move, and we will assume that we are running only 10 hours, but only in working days. So let's assume that in a month we have 22 working days. No, that one, 22. Yeah, it's even 220 hours. Yeah, so our price will be even lower. You can see it will be only 34 euros. So that you can see that we are saving more than 100 euros in our case, and that 220 hours, it's only 30% of the month, so it's more or less equal for that 3-year reserved instance. So yeah, always you should calculate in general what is more important, what is more valuable for you, if it's to buy reserve instances, or you add or turn off the virtual machine. Of course, it should be always calculated, but in many cases, yeah, the turning on, turning off the VM, it's really good. Of course, we can go even forward, means that you can create or configure your own environment in that way, where you are spinning up the whole VM from scratch each day. This morning, for example, if you have a virtual machine configured with Ansible Playbook or Chef or whatever, Puppet, I think, then you can configure your virtual machine from scratch based on the based on the request. So it's even more because you are saving then the disks costs and so on. But then you have to remember that you're paying with time because you need to spin up the VM each time. But yeah, again, depends on your infrastructure, in your configuration. But the general, let's say, result of that exercise is that you can save lots of money just by turning on and turning off the VM. So this is the reason why, especially in bigger environments, in some enterprises, yeah, it's so important to have that kind of solution, because in enterprises, to be honest, often we have lots of virtual machines on board because we are just migrating. Lots of developers teams are not really mature, or they don't really have the knowledge about the cloud itself. So yeah, let's go forward with our implementation. Maybe you will grab that to your environment, and you will be able to save lots of money from your environment. So yeah, for today, maybe let's just put that into the README, the motivation. So here maybe I will add that motivation by turning on off virtual. Okay, turn on. Yeah, so that's the really nice summary. Rephrase. Okay, what is happening is still quick grace begins. Okay, the Turing. Okay, correct article. Okay. Yeah, we can save money by turning virtual machines on off in Azure. We can turn off VMs during the night, weekends, and holidays. We can also turn on VMs during working hours. This solution can be helpful for development, testing, and staging environment from time to time, even through production, because depends of the type of the application. I saw applications which are used only during the business hours, some 9-17 mode of working. So yeah, even then for the production you can also implement that kind of implementation. And of course, if it's needed because of something, you can still jump in and turn off turn on your virtual machine if it's needed. So it's kind of automation just for avoiding that manual work. But from time to time, it's really it's really useful if you can just jump in and do that stuff manually because of something, because you need to work or the infrastructure need to work outside of those agreed hours. Okay, so maybe we can put the some example calculations. Calculation here, Azure pricing calculator. Okay, I will put that link. The cost of Azure environment can be the formula based on with Azure pricing calculator. Of course, on the end cost depends on many factors like networking, configuration, storage, etc. Here I will put the link, Azure Pricing Calculator. So here what we have. Okay. Yeah. So let's we have. Okay. No B2, D2, D2V, D2V5. Yes, 2V. Okay, D2, V5. Okay. OS Windows, region Poland Central. Hybrid benefit. Let me put that link to the details. Azure Hybrid benefit. Benefit. Maybe here. Yeah, so maybe I will not change my keyboard, but let me put that page overview here. Let's check that link. No. With Azure Reserved Instance, you have that risk that you will pay for some size for the virtual machine, but you can decide that, okay, I need to change the size because of something, because we are doing some alignments in the environment, and already you have paid for that reserved instance, so you are, let's say, sticked to those those type of instances. And of course, if you have thousands of virtual machines, yeah, probably you will consume that anyhow. But if you don't have the thousands of virtual machines, maybe it will be better just to turn on, turn off automatically those virtual machines. Okay, so here, okay, total cost. Okay, so running no, I don't remember if it's running cost for this VM. We can change that. We can check or not. We cannot check. So yeah, running costs, it's okay. Month. If we are running the VM only 10 hours per day, 7 days per week. The cost will be, oh no, where it was, here. Oh, we need to finish, but let me finish that. 300 hours per month. The cost will be 300. Yeah. Okay. It means yeah, let's check the okay. Okay. If we are running the VM only 22 hours, because we are assuming 22 working days. Okay, the cost will be this number, and we can save oh no. Yes. Okay, so let's do the commit. Git status, git add commit add motivation for building solution in README. Woohoo! We done another day. Yeah. Okay, so maybe git add sentence in calculations part. Git push. Okay, so for today that's it. Tomorrow we will focus on other areas. For now, I don't know what we will do, but yeah, it's also the exercise for me. I think that we will jump into drawing some diagrams for the solution. Maybe we will consider some services. So yeah, I hope that see you tomorrow, and remember about leaving some comment if you enjoy the content, you have any questions, you can create issues on GitHub, you can leave the like under the video or subscription. It would be really nice for algorithms to push that content to another interested people. So I hope to see you tomorrow and have a nice day. See you again.